shit talkers so brave to hide in this forum are free to come show the world how dumb I am live. If you talk shit to me after you chicken out, you go on ignore. I'll be waiting right here, and because there's a bunch of pedants that would rather talk about pedantic bullshit and lie about me than to gauge my point and fix my spelling or grammar or whatever which way. I don't expect anybody to show up. These guys are. I think there's like Tonewood believers and shit, but there's worse. You know, there's always the magical mic preamp people. That's never going away. I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not expecting them to show up. These guys are full of shit. Oh, wasn't there a Brandon's upset at something. You know, again, I don't always agree with Brandon, but it's usually he's something pretty good when he posts. Sometimes he goes off into social and a cry bullying stuff, but you know he means well no matter what he's doing. He's not being a miss. Um, say Q101, trust your default settings. Interesting. See, I never. I always want, back in the day when they explained to you why they chose the ISO center or something like that, the graphic EQ or whatever. I never really gave it too much thought. I always look at the trouble I'm having. Beautiful from there, but this makes sense. Let's see. What's the issue here? Well, you know, I it's hard to judge people for not watching a video. I mean, if you got a point, you got to make the point. But uh, if you are just responding to a video itself, I get nailed for this a lot because if the video makes a clickbait claim and it's just not true, or if it's a deepity, I might respond, and it might be not what's on the video. Like, it's a good thing the other day when we did the Dylan Talks Tone. I mean, if you looked at the title, you're gonna think this guy's about to say that tone wood is a thing for acoustics for sure, and but that's not what he said in this video at all. So you gotta, like I say, the principle of charity. Just because I call Dunning Kruger dipshits Dunning Kruger dipshits doesn't mean I'm not extending the principle of charity to them. If they present an argument and I'm wrong, you guys see, if I'm wrong, I admit it. That's the whole point. You don't want to go running around being wrong. What's the point of that? Um, so I like this exchange right here. You completely misunderstood the point, and it doesn't sound like you bothered to watch the video before becoming a keyboard warrior. And the guy answers, and this is fair, Brandon. You're gonna have to take this. As he says, indeed I didn't. I have an aversion to empower bad videos by giving them views, especially with clickbait titles and what not to do. Actually, I think I like this guy. And well, I said this and this. So he's saying better rework the titles then if the author doesn't want to be misunderstood. Yeah, Brandon's getting a little upset here, but this guy's got a fair point. I think he's got a fair point. What else we got going here today? flatter's been a verb since forever. I don't know where you guys are at. This is you go to any science forum and it's a you guys are so smart. Know shit about shit. Yeah, I don't see anybody here. It looks like some people who I have on ignore or whatever. But you know what? You can come on here. If I'll take you off ignore if you can come on here and debate. But if you talk shit after I posted that thing, you deserve to be on ignore. If you lied about me, you deserve to be on ignore. Usually I'll fight this stuff, but it's like fighting with flat earthers. You know, you can't take them all on. And some of them are deranged and crazy, man. They'll just try and wreck your stuff, which is pretty funny because it's so, especially with the flat Earth guys, like they deny technology so much, and yet I see some of the worst of them are absolutely excellent at using video editing and a lot of other tech. I don't know what their motivations are, but unlike most of you assholes, um, I learned from Justin actually that you can usually find something good even in the worst of people. And I know, like when you're an SJW, when somebody commits one heresy or some other religious crime, that you have to completely ostracize them and you can't admit anything they ever did was right. Um, and of course, you know the old saw, and I'm sure it's what do you call this? It's the God witness or whatever. When they say Hitler made the trains run on time, I don't know if that's true, but it could be. It's probably not that hard for a dictator to make things run on time, you know, for some variation, if you will. Oh, well, I'm waiting for. I thought we were done with our reverb. I was really happy with it, but it's not working when it's hard. That's not good at all. 15 just. Really accurate chat systems. Just spending time adjusting that so we can work. You know, as much as I can't stand that Apple stuff, I really like the ability to type in as my eyes get worse and worse on the Mac, where I can do the speech to text thing just like I do on the phone. Okay, so one of our reverbs is fine. This one. Yeah, I think I heard somebody come on Restream. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Dan, 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 you are on. I'm just doing some tech support stuff and seeing if the true believers or whatever can school me on. I'm not sure what, but you can school me on something. You got a mic? Stick you without you knowing. Just in case you pop on a webcam, you don't want somebody to see whatever's in the back. I know this happens to me all the time. I'll be cleaning up, and then I'll join a stream, and then the webcam will suddenly pop up. Let me know if your mic's on or if you got a mic. See, I'll pop it trouble with this particular reverb. It's doing fine on OS X, which is weird because it's on an M1, which we are barely able to develop for, as far as I know. But in Windows, if I arm, turn off Windows. If I arm it, RT CPU goes way too high, and RT longest block is ridiculous. Of course, now it's working fine. What the hell? I mean, this ain't great, but something else must be going on. Let me take a screenshot. Or wait a second. We set. Okay, I'm just gonna reset this to network performance. There we go. So it is again. The reverb time is pushing it up. Or you're just here watching. If you're just here watching, you can watch on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and you won't be worried about your webcam popping up. But you're free to stay in here. And the private chat system works if you need it at the top of the screen. I pay for the restream every month. I may as well use it, right? Sometimes we just use this for the group chats and stuff. Let me put Okay, so what I'm saying here is this reverb time parameter, you can see it's just cranking the RT CPU big time. I mean, this is way unusable. Armed. Watch this one is disarmed. You're using jack. I mean, look at that. 15 seconds of reverb's not even a percent of RT CPU. This is excellent in a mix. But what are you gonna do when you I didn't see this. Let's see. Justin said something very profound. So you guys gotta watch him. He's a guy. He's like a stealth profoundicator. Screenshots of Justin sent. Let's just see what happens when he turns it. Wait a second. How did that get on? I'm just gonna max this thing out. Iconic ERs are on. Just using a 50-50 mix. And this should just be munching CPU. So let's see also. Oh, there's somebody else. Oh, volume's very low. Are you streaming somewhere else at the same time? Yeah, but why would my volume be low? Oh, sorry. Let me shut this up. Um, yeah, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube pipeline audio, but it shouldn't be. My volume shouldn't be low. What's going on here? Check. What? It should be good. What's going on? Checkity check. Yeah, my volume is. Sorry about that. What else going on here? Media check. Check. 31, 32. It should be fine. Did restream reset the settings or something? Video 5 and 6. No. There we go. That's the problem.
What in the hell? Why would, man, Restream, please stop changing this crap. No echo can. Oh, stereo. Okay. Wow, I don't know why that got switched. Oh, you know what happened? I think earlier we were doing a buffer change so that we could try and tell if it was the buffer size, how much difference the buffer size was going to make in this RT CPU problem right here. Wow, sorry about that, whoever was there. Yeah, okay, thank you, Dan. All right, so pretty much everything I've been saying is completely useless. So sorry about that. Okay, hopefully you can hear me now. I'll pop you up just to, hopefully you can hear. I didn't want to pop you on here in case you had a webcam that accidentally went on and screwed you up. But hopefully the audio is working now. So we're working on a this reverb is working pretty damn good in OS X performance wise, and it's not doing that good in Windows when it's armed. When it's disarmed, it's great. I mean, it's not using anything. Watch what happens when I arm it. So I'm gonna reset this whole thing. Just fine, nothing, no problem. Look at that, not even 1% on the real-time CPU, and RT longest block is well within safety margins. I mean, well. So I'm gonna turn this on, and you know, Restream, thanks for switching my settings again. But that might be a Google Chrome thing, and it's also the Windows thing. So like if I turn this on 32% CPU, you can't use that. 8 milliseconds. I know it sounds small, but 8 milliseconds. Here it is, 7 milliseconds, 6. It's almost triple the buffer time. That's gonna click and pop all over the place. So, and it's not happening on OS X, which is weird because it's on M1, and we're not really all that ready for M1, and but it's working fine. And you know, being a Windows guy, how much it hurts me when our own products work so much better on when it happens. Anyway, welcome aboard, Dan. If you want to talk, I'm on here, and if you were here to show me the error of my ways, I'm always willing to listen, because I would rather be told I'm wrong and learn from it than keep being an idiot. So that's all. Not really dug in on any of this stuff. Oh, you know what? This thing probably broke my output settings as well. So if you're talking, I'm not going to hear you. Let's see. Just total mix again. Actually, if this thing's going out to 5.6, oh no, I should hear you if you're talking. Okay. Okay, let me take you off there. Yeah. Last thing I want is for your webcam to just pop up, man. It's like the worst thing. You're sitting there soldering and cleaning your room or whatever, and then you're on a stream, and then all of a sudden your webcam just pops up, and you're like, well, I'm stuffing my face with 15 Lau Laus and a whole chunk of Kahlua pig or something, and your webcam just pops up. So, you know. Okay, so we're hurting there. The other thing to test out right now is this is just an early build, man, but let's show you that. Working on this and see what version this is. So should this be, just make sure that I'm looking at the right one. Oh, there we go. Thanks to Justin. Doing too large of an FFT on the real-time thread or waiting too long for the worker thread. Is the worker thread running at high priority? Thank you. Yes. For as close as I was to with Justin, however long ago, we don't really talk much anymore. So it's really nice to hear from him. I know, I'm kind of more bombastic. He's more mellow, and I probably hurt them with a lot of my antics. And sorry about that. So yeah, he had a thing. Doing too large of an FFT on the real-time thread or waiting too long for the worker thread. Is the worker thread running at a high priority? He's always got something. But for the multi-band compressor here, I want to make sure I'm on the right version. And I can't even read this. Like, I'm getting used to these progressive glasses. 1.0, so I'm just going to put just the... should be 1.0.0.3.6. If not, let me grab another one. Let me see. I'm gonna close Reaper real quick. And who knows what this is gonna do in another DAW, but if it doesn't run well in Reaper, I don't care. It's so easy, especially with Justin there, to get things working really well in Reaper first of all, and then we can move on from there. But if it's not running well in Reaper, that's not good at all. So here we go. Make sure this is the right one. Now I wonder, should we put an audition in the multi-band compressor? I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it hurts to have an audition in anything, but I don't know. Maybe just thinking about these anti-preset nuts, how bad they would think if you put an audition feature inside a compressor. I don't know. I mean, we got it in Intuition. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so let's see. So there's a lot of unoptimized stuff going on here, but let's give this a try. Let's put something in with some MIDI so it really screws up. Interesting. I'm just waiting for somebody to say my Sharona. If you're ancient, this is a MIDI drum of Metal Church's Start the Fire. And so let's check this out. I'm using Iconic in a mix here. Let's look at the performance meter. And again, it's not doing jack. Like it's tiny. Tell you what, I'm going to make a bus because those things can make trouble. I'm gonna throw these guys in there. I'm gonna put this newest build of MBC in here, and it should get sticky because it's not at all optimized the way graphics. So if it's gonna go on OpenGL or whatever, all confusing me. Multi-band compressor right here. Turn off this punch control real quick. I'm gonna do the Nashville sizzle right here. Let's see. Way slower. And however long that snare you think that hit is, I'm just gonna roll that. Hold on there. Okay, and I'm just gonna crank. It's going down 12 decibels. This is obviously extreme, but unfortunately that slap is getting through. So really gotta, might actually do something else. So I'm gonna go to the key input here. Whatever's showing this snare, that's what I want to use. Don't really want the kick, but let's just see about that. Try the old sub trick here. Oops, what am I doing? Wrong band, sorry. So if it muds up, we'll take care of this. But the thumb should get through. I don't even know if I should be well, there's some options. Oh yeah, here we go. Immunity. I don't think this is working. I thought this was supposed to. Dynamic gain origin. Immunity from band gain. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Let me check with the guys. I'm trying to remember what it was supposed to do. I think that this was supposed to, if you set it one way, it should behave like this. And if you set it another way, when you move the gain, it should pull up the entire visuals. Oh, man. I can't wait till 10 o'clock times is opening up. And today is Thursday. What does that mean? What's Thursday? Kailua menu. So hungry. What do we got? What do we got? Times Kailua. Come on. Thursday. Yeah, there we go. Barbecue chicken and teriyaki steak combo. That sounds good, but meatloaf is good too. I don't know. I'm just hungry. All right. So you guys missed the plate lunches. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people are always like, what? You guys eat spam down there? We're like, yeah, you know. Oh, I love times, man. Like I was always such a crappy Hawaiian, but when I lived on the mainland, there was this Hawaiian food place at in Mesa, Arizona, and I went down there and they had lau laus. And I remember when I was a little kid, I wouldn't touch them. And I ate one there. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with me, man? And so after that, I actually kind of got a taste for spinach too, which is probably good for my health. Just because I like the taro leaves so much. I guess they taste very similar. All right, well, I'm kind of in limbo. Our poor developers, I'm hammering them hard right now. Let's see. What else can I try on this thing? Okay, so this doesn't seem to be working. Not really. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, it was over. That's why. So I'm looking at the MS encoder. It goes in mono. Okay. Not sure the MS is working either. Yeah, guys, let me know. Should we have auditions in this thing? Because really, so if I look at Iconic, and remember, not Iconic, Intuition. Intuition was meant to be that as well. It's not there yet, but it's meant to be that tool that I'm always asking for when we need to measure two different sources. It's meant to be an oscilloscope just as much as it's meant to be a compressor. The oscilloscope functions aren't there yet, but they're getting there. So we do have an audition. Oh, interesting. This should not be on here, I think. I like it, though. I really like it. Let me see. I'm going to ask about this on the reverb. See, I knew there was settings on here somewhere. I love the audition settings in Intuition. There might not be space in Iconic. I might be asking for them to redraw the GUI, which is hell no. It's fine. We'll figure out something. Or unless I'm missing it. Am I just missing it? I've done dumber things before. I'm so scattered. Oh, there's that GUI bug again. Oh, I was wrong. Here's the audition. Yes, the audition doesn't have those settings, but does have the. Yeah, shoot. Okay. Well, let me take that off for now. Okay, so in an Intuition. It's just really handy to and learn about compressors. You can learn what the compressor does, You can radically change the shape of things, But ideally, this is going to be something you can so you can compare, in versus out, however you want to do it. Make these back up. Isn't how you can just kill the reverb like that and everything else? But actually, if I set a high attack, watch. Sounds like one of those anime theme songs where like the bunch of punch gets through at the beginning, everything else is squishy. Do the really bad. Let's see. Bunch this thing up to pieces. Let's try. Let's take out the lows. It's still too much. This is the trouble with being too literal. These zeros are really zeros. Like, I mean, if we just went to what everybody else calls zero, even if I had a nothing RMS, no clicking, right? But our zero actually means zero. You can use this thing as a, I mean, if you just wanted to use it as a clipper, you really could. So. But even though we have a clipper for that, but if you really wanted to do this, especially you meatheads that keep clipping drums. So if you really wanted to do this, turn on the auto. Yeah, you will be causing distortion. You could probably get away with a little bit more of this with the tiniest bit of release. I don't understand clipping drums, but I know a lot of people do. So, but really, if you want to do this, we got a hard limiter. You crank into it, or the soft limit. I don't know if you guys saw. I did the kind of made a guitar amp out of this thing with the soft limiter, which I don't want to take on Line 6 or anybody crazy like that, but we can definitely do our own distortion circuit coming up here. I don't know. I don't think any of these guys are showing up. But I will be happy to put a bunch of them on ignore. So then I know who I don't have to talk to. So this guy is going on ignore. Yeah, I don't think you're getting on ignore. I gotta give him one more taunt. It's not. You know these guys aren't gonna show up. These guys are full of shit. This is why I get so pissed off. I seem like telling noobs they can't put some kind of pickup in their guitar because it's the wrong kind of wood. You guys are full of shit. Man, these guys send me pictures of. All right. Well, I don't think you guys are coming. Thank Justin. I need to talk to Alex from Cockblocker. I'm helping somebody with tech support, but I'm not really getting that much help. I take tech support really seriously. It's not my company that I'm helping with here. So yeah. All right, while I'm waiting for these chicken shits, I'm sure this went well. This title, Noel Gallagher says rock music is too middle class for another Oasis to break out. Was Oasis that band? It was like soft, kind of like jingle jangle rock stuff with but it was so smashed, hyper compressed. Like the whole thing was like this. It sounded almost like a reverb because it was so squished. Like it was just like this flatline thing. And it's this Noel Gallagher. Is he part of Oasis? Where are the 14-year-olds in bands now? Right here. We put them out all the time. Working class kids can't afford to do it now because guitars are expensive. No, guitars are cheaper than they've ever been. There's no rehearsal rooms. That's true. Again, we're providing that service here, and for the most part, I do it for free. I want to put bands out. So, if you need Noel Gallagher, send them to me because that's what we're doing. But it's interesting that he says that because it's true. Stuff is crazy expensive. I mean, if you were born in Hawaii, you can't live in Hawaii. And I'm just not the only place like that. There's very little real estate for rehearsal spaces, and nobody wants to take the liability. I think we're okay with what we're doing with our shows here, but I know it's a dangerous thing. All right, well, I'm giving up on these chicken shits. I may leave this up because we're supposed to actually. What am I supposed to be doing? I think I'm working on Connor's. Let's see if this even opens. This might poof, and it kind of should because of which version of the reverb is on here. Actually, yeah, see, somebody answered, and this is what I was going to say. By his own description here, isn't he at the heart of creating one of the major problems stifling new artists? Why would a label seek out new mid-tier talent when you can just take famous celebrity kid who already comes to the large Twitter, Instagram following who can piggyback on their parents' fame and make some easy money? Yes. 1,000%. Oh, here's somebody from the Philippines. What was the other thing I wanted to check? If I end up with the whole gear page on ignore, I'm kind of okay with that. Logic Flex versus Melodyne. Everybody's got that. So Cubase has their own pitch correcting thingamabobber too, right? Let me pop this up for friends. All right, I'm gonna go find some food. These chicken shits aren't coming. How long have I had this on here? I just feel bad if I split and somebody shows up. Not that they're gonna, but I'm not like that. I'm not like these ass munches that they just assign somebody else, total make up somebody else's motivations. You go ahead and 2-cocaine me, but probably gonna be wrong. Ooh, okay, one home for sale, 9695. Let me see which house this is. God, no. Trying to find a house here for somebody, but it's just insane. This has been the biggest upward wealth transfer in history. So all the bajillionaires from other countries are buying up even more of what's left of Hawaii. So, I mean, people who live here have no chance of really living here. Sad. 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Can I see this on a map? I don't know how to do this. Just one. What is Waimanalo? Is Waimanalo 96795? 96734 goes all the way out to Hauula? What the hell? $250,000, 500, 2.5 million. There we go. What do we got? Okay, that's looking better. All right, sorry that this is boring as all hell. Let me try this. My days and nights are blue without you.
Spend another night at home, and with another one this time. I just hope she don't mind my closed eyes. Pretty one, is there something else I need to say? Heartless one, do you really want to see me suffer? Only one, is there something else I need to change? I can't change you, baby. I can't change you, baby, today. Behind the makeup, behind the way you carry all of your pain, like a burden I can't bear. Are you aware? I'm not the only one who sees your disguise. Pretty one, heartless one, only one.
Whew, look at that. Sounds right for this. I think these guys hate the high frequency, like any attacking bass at all. So, and I don't know, I always throw it in there, but ow, oh god, I hit my back trying to bunny hop too high, and that sneeze really hurts. Street. That's a nice house. Yeah, I'm gonna give this another 10 minutes. I don't want to be like a chicken and like I call everybody out and then I run away, but I can't sit around waiting forever. Yeah, still nobody. Oh yeah, Woody, I'm live. Yeah, it's just some just knuckleheads over at the gear page, talking shit, but they won't show up. So yeah, whatever. I had an issue with, it's a typical thing. A noob asks a question, everybody jumps on them like they know what the hell they're talking about. And I'm going to make this claim, and maybe this is where the confusion is that anything bad they can say about a preset for like an amp modeler chain that goes all the way from the, pedals to the amplifiers to the speaker cabinet to the mic, you could say, and you could actually say a lot more about an amplifier. When you buy an amplifier at the store, it's been preset for you. Yeah, you can turn the knobs, but so many choices have been done in there. Your ranges have all been limited. To say that you're, they don't care. That was the best part, is when they tell me I don't know how to mic cabinets or something. But when you buy an amplifier from a store, they've preset it. You only have a certain range on your knobs. You don't have unlimited control. And to say that that amplifier is going to 100% map to what the modeler is doing, it's wishful thinking. I mean, it's our goal, right? But that doesn't mean they're going to be exactly the same anyway. But when you're talking about a whole chain of stuff you don't even understand about how to fit an amplifier, how to fit a guitar tone into a mix, which is a totally different thing than just going up to an amp and getting your glorious in the room tone. We trust the guitar players to get their tone that they love, and then we got to find a way to smash that thing into a mix. It's a lot of stuff that goes in, and when you guys buy impulses, you're buying presets. I mean, you really are. So don't go talking all your shit to these noobs that ask perfectly good questions. It suck, but I was going to give them another couple minutes to show up, but I don't think they will. So let's see what Connor's doing on his new song here.
My days and nights are blue without you.
Should I try and proof it with a new
Need
reverb?
to be safe or behave. I call you on the telephone, but it's the same thing every
A lot of tuning
time.
got to go on here.
Please find your way out
Put a reverb on
of
there.
my
Watch
mind.
it proof. No,
Pretty one, is there something else I need to say? You really want to see me suffer? Only one, is there something else I need to change? If what they say is true and you're through, I'll acquire a different taste with these fangs. I'll spend another night at home and with another one this time. I just hope she don't mind my closed eyes. Pretty one, is there something else I need to say? Heartless one, do you really want to see me suffer? Only one, is there something else I need to change? Behind the makeup, behind the way you carry all of your pain, like a burden I can't bear.
yeah, here, watch. So there's an addition function. So if you wanted to make a your own preset or whatever, so in fact here, like here's a Rock You Like a Hurricane, for instance. So you choose your sample that you're going to use, and then you can just loop it, and it'll just play back and forth, so that you can set the reverb and learn how to set it. I want to put a loop time, like one of our other plugins has. But so let's. So this is like the normal snare sound in Rocky, like a hurricane, that kind of reverb. But the one that builds up, I don't know. I think that's actually using a sample to do something. But if you really wanted to be crazy about it, you probably could. Let me make this a little bit longer. Let's see. How would you do that? That reverse one, right before the verse. I'm not going to play it because I know what's going to happen to me with the DMCA, but that's pretty close. If you were to listen to right after that right after that part, right when the verse starts, they have that kind of weird backwards, so you could get it pretty close, I bet. But that's not really. This is for the more the just regular gated reverb playing. Let's see how this.
Pretty one, is there something else I need to say?
I have to tune these vocals.
Heartless one, do you really want to see me suffer? Only one, is there something else I need to change?
Yeah, this is Connor Burrington's band, Kill Tuco. My brother is like the crazy 30-second songs is super scream the whole time. Sending me major festival. What's major fest? Godsmack and Thrice. Wow, some blast from the past. Oh, yeah, Amazon is gonna take on Spotify, sort of. That's good news. I'll take it. Okay, I'm bored of this. I'm out of here. They're calling for a debate. Oh, okay. Let's see, guys. Hello?